That's right, I made it to stage 2 with Umi control. Let's show off the gameplay now. Alright, if you want to master Umi control, check out this gameplay. This was the rank up game. At least one of the rank up games. Let's see how it goes. Starting out first, C stealth, activating the fish sonar, alright? First step, if you have the Umi in hand with the jellyfish, always activate the Umi first before you get your jellyfish on field. Now your jelly negate is live. You can negate Ash Blossoms, Max Seas, any monster based hand trap. Now we're gonna go for the fish sonar. Opponent hitting it with the Ash. Jelly, negate. Negate the Ash. But opponent also has Imperm. Our deck has no out to Imperm. Imperm hitting us. That's it, we're out. But are we done? No. Okay, we got two options here. We got two options, alright? Because we still got the Foolish Burial. Now we can't get any more bodies on field this turn, but we can search for two things, either the Ocean Dragonlord or our boy the Whale. And this Umi, Sea Stealth 2, is going to special summon one of the monsters from our hand during the battle phase. And the reason we go for the Whale here is because if our opponent can't clear this, we get the Whale on field, Whale can pop one of their monsters, and then when Whale dies, it special summons another monster from our deck that's going to get another Ice Barrier trap. Let us search for our boy, the Ocean Dragonlord. Alright, we still got Jelly Negate on their turn. We got the Whale interaction. Let's see what opponent's up to. Opponent, swap Frog into the Sprite blue. Okay, now everyone always says, if you have a negate, use your negate on the gigantic Sprite. Now, I don't think we can afford to wait, because this Sprite blue is going to get Jet, Jet's going to get the spell, they're going to get a red, Red's going to negate our Jelly. It's all on field. So, you know, we're not going to get a better chance. We just got to hope these two cards are bricks. We're going to negate the blue. Hope our opponent can't do too much with the gigantic on its own. Alright, opponent going into the Elf. Elf going to resummon the Swap Frog, and I'm not sure why opponent didn't activate Swap Frog on the first summon. They could have just activated Swap Frog, sent Ronin to the graveyard. Now they would have two Swap Frogs in the graveyard. They could get another body on field, but opponent pulling out, getting their Ronin now. Going into the gigantic, we knew about this. Jelly negates offline. Opponent going into Sprite Jet. Jet gonna get the starter. Opponent not caring about the Umi. Starter gonna get a red. Now they got the monster negate. Ronin gonna come out here. And you'll notice I left the battle music in. The epic battle music from this event was pretty sweet. Alright, let's not get distracted. Digesto Phoenix gonna detach a material, let a wind monster attack twice. Okay, opponent going to battle. Alright, hold on a second. Why didn't Umi activate? Why didn't we get our Whale on the field? Well, Gigantic Sprite says when you activate his effect to detach search for a level 2, it locks both players into level 2s for the rest of the turn, so we can't summon the Whale because he's level 7. Opponent, you have lethal here, you got attack with Gigantic, you got attack with the Phoenix, attack with the Phoenix again, and attack with the red. We are not dead. That's right, we are alive. Opponent sat in a card. We got one more turn. Alright. Opponent has the Sprite red negate. We don't know what this back row is, but we could get the Ocean Dragonlord activate Tremora special summon, but I feel that that's probably going to get negated by the red, and we really want our Ocean Dragonlord on field, so we're going to go for the bait. We're going to go for the bait with the Whale. Opponent already knows we have the Whale in hand. Let's go to battle. Oh, hold on. We're going to do this first. We're going to get our Ice Barrier. Probably would have been better to do this main phase 2. Opponent activating Call by the Grave. Call by the Grave going to target our Jelly. Call by can't actually deal with Ice Barrier. Alright, I would say this is a misplay here. I think we should have done this main phase 2 because we're going to do the same thing either way. We're going to get our Ocean Dragonlord now, but we're going battle phase. Battle phase, activate, get the Whale. Opponent knows about this, but they don't know about the Tremora, so maybe this is even more likely to get them to negate. Who knows? Opponent negating with the red. Alright. We got it, got them. They fell for the bait. Whale negated. Main phase 2. Tremora activate, special summon the Ocean Dragonlord. Opponent down to one monster. Let's search. Get the Sea Stealth attack. Let's set. And we don't have a Umi in the graveyard. Maybe we should have activated our Jellyfish at the beginning of the game, even though it was negated, just to get an Umi down there, but opponent going into swap frogs. They're getting around our water lock because they still have water monsters. Swap frog gonna send another swap frog. Ronin gonna summon itself. Opponent just playing through our water lock. Getting the cat shark. And opponent, are you trying to go into Zeus? You can't go into Zeus. You lock yourself into level 2s. Opponent going to battle. Not reading. Getting hit by the sea stealth. Opponent stopping. Can't summon Zeus. Going into Sprite blue, but you can't summon the jet. You can't summon the jet. You're locked. Opponent ending the turn. Alright. Alright. Now hold on a second. Why didn't Whale activate in the battle phase? Because they locked us into level 2s again with the Sprite. They keep getting us. Alright. Let's draw into the War of Atlantis. Now we could get another Umi, but I think we can just get an Umi with the Ocean Dragon Lord. We're going to get the Sisyphus now. Token's going to be online, give us an extra layer of protection. Go into battle, get our Fortress Whale. Now we could save the Whale with the Sea Stealth. Save the Whale, it comes back to the field. Now we have permanent Whale on field. Would that be better? Well, we're gonna let the Whale die and search, but I think we got both our Ice Bear in the graveyard. I think retrospectively, saving the Whale would be the right thing to do. Let's pop the Cat Shark, pop the Sprite. Whale gonna die, summon from the deck, and opponent negating. Negating with Side Frame Gamagear. Gamagear negating the Whale. Alright, we're just eating up opponent's cards though. They're not gonna get more than one card on field anymore. Gamagear going away. Opponent activating the Ronin in the graveyard, giving us a token, giving us a search, but we don't have anything to search for. Opponent not falling for the negate, or maybe they don't have it. Jet getting, oh my goodness, Jet getting the Smashers, and Smashers is very annoying. It does not target, it banishes on resolution. So we have two choices here. We're very worried that opponent is going to banish the Sea Stealth, or they're going to banish our Ocean Dragon Lord, get out of the lock. Now, if we save our Ocean Dragon Lord, then the Ocean Dragon Lord is, you know, coming back at the end of turn. Maybe we can get off next turn, but it does give our opponent a whole free turn with no water lock. I think, you know, we got to make our choice here, and probably the right choice is to let the Ocean Dragon Lord get popped, keep our Sea Stealth alive, but we're gonna save the Dragon Lord. We're gonna save the Dragon Lord here. It's the right play. Is this the right play? You let me know in the comments. All right. Ocean Dragon Lord saved. Opponent going for, hold on a second, going for the Sea Stealth too. They are worried about the Whale. They're worried about the Whale. Is that the right thing to be afraid of? I would have gone for the Sea Stealth attack. Opponent's already got hit by it with their not reading. Sprite Elf. Getting the blue. Blue gonna search for a Sprite. Getting the Jet. Jet gonna summon. Another Gigantic. Is that the third Gigantic? Hold on a second. Let's go quickly look through here. The opponent playing 3 Gigantic Sprites. We got, wait, hold on. Are they all banished? One Gigantic Sprite. Okay, this is Gigantic Sprite number 2. Gigantic Sprite number 2. Gonna detach, get a max C to go into Sky Cavalry Centuria. Opponent, you locked yourself into level 2s. You can't make Zeus. And not reading. Sky Cavalry getting hit by the Spiral Token. Sea Stealth attack comes in again. Ocean Dragon Lord back on the field. Opponent can't make Zeus. We got the Ocean Dragon Lord. We're going to get another Sea Stealth too. Get on the field. Whale coming back. This time we're going to save our Whale. Save the Whale. Whale on field. Attack. Let's get in. You know what? No, we're not going to save the Whale. Whale dies. Get ourselves a General Wayne, but we got no Ice Bears to search for. We're going to banish any spell that gets activated. Opponent down to 1 card, and we got it. Sprights out. Ranking up. Janky Yu-Gi-Oh! TV. And that is how I got to the stage 2. I beat stage 1 with Umi control. I'll have the full deck list at the end of the video, but for now, let's check out some of the other games that got me all the way there. Let's go. Alright. We got Ocean Dragon Lord, we got Legendary Ocean, we got Pacific, we got Fish Sonar, we got Ice Barrier, and opponent is playing Yugioh, Lord of Searing Flames. I don't think that's what this actually is. Get another Dark Beckoning Beast. Gonna let them additionally normal summon. It's Sprights. That's right, this is the Sprite Festival, so make sure you're ready to play against Sprights, because Sprights are quite strong. Opponent, getting the Jet. Jet gonna summon. And I know you know, you guys say, oh, how do I win? I play Umi Control. I can't win going second versus Sprite. Going into the Djinn Buster. And you know what? The trick? You just don't give up. Opponent discarding Dark Ruler no more. Getting the Dark Reckoning Beast. Going to the Elf. Getting the Starter. Getting the Carrot, so they got Spell Negate. Getting back the Beckoning Beast. Going into the IP Masquerena. And ending the turn with a set back row. So opponent has Detach 2, Monster Negate, and deal 500 damage. They got Sprite Carrot, negate a spell effect, and they don't have anything in the graveyard to bring back with this Elf to do anything super bad. So that's not too terrible. Not too terrible. No blue. They could get back the Carrot if they negate something, but it is once per turn. So what are we gonna do here? We gotta bait a singular monster negate, a singular spell negate, and whatever the Masquerena is doing. So let's get going. Drawing the call by. Okay, we're gonna start with the Pacifist. Now we were hoping that this would eat the negate of the Carrot, but opponent maybe too clever. So maybe the better thing to do would be start with Legendary Ocean. If they negate Legendary Ocean, then their spell negate's gone. Then you know that's fine. We can still got the Pacifist in hand. We can search for the Jelly. And if they don't negate, we just normal summon Dragonlord, and that just wrecks them. Normal summon Dragonlord wrecks them. So maybe Legendary Ocean was the better starting play. But opponent not falling for the Pacifist bait. We're gonna get the Jellyfish. Jellyfish normal summon, and we're not even gonna activate Jelly. We know they got Monster Negate on field. They got Spell Negate, and they got IP Masquerena. We're just gonna go straight to battle. Opponent not activating the Masquerena. Pop the Djinn Buster. Go into main phase 2, let's activate Jelly, special summon. But opponent has Effect Veiler in hand. Effect Veiler gonna get us. Let's use Jelly negate the Effect Veiler. Opponent using Sprite Elf to try and get back the Jet from the graveyard. We are gonna banish the Jet with call by. Opponent negating with the Carrot, but now, what is their Masquerena is activating? What is Masquerena gonna do? They only have 2 monsters. They also had an Imperm, so Jelly negated twice. Opponent going into the Sprite Elf. They had nothing else to make. They used too many of the resources on the board. Alright, so opponent wins the exchange. They had more negates than us, but we still got our Jelly. Jelly is negated. The Jet comes back, is going to get a search. But we're not out of this. We got through a lot of their board. Just with a Jelly attack, we're going to set Ice Barrier past the opponent. Jelly does have a negate. Opponent activating the Sprite Elf, trying to get back the blue. We are going to negate that with the Jelly. Stop him from getting value if we can. That is a hard once per turn on the Sprite Elf, so they can't just summon another one. Gives us a token. Gives us a search, but we don't have any search targets, but the search is mandatory. Opponent falling for the bait, and an Ash Blossom or useless search. There you go, Pacifist eating up an Ash Blossom for free. We had nothing to search for. Opponent didn't know. Going into a Gigantic. And what are they doing? They're going straight to battle. We already used our Jelly negate. They don't know what this is. Maybe they think this is an Imperm, but this doesn't make sense. Opponent going into battle. We are going to get him with the Ice Barrier, reduce the attack to 0, and opponent is out of here. Getting got by Umi Control. All right, so you know what? You see against Sprights, you're playing against Sprights. Just don't give up. Just believe in the value of Umi Control, and you will get there. All right, let's go on to the next game. All right, we are going first. We got General Wayne of the Ice Barrier. Let's activate our Umi. Summon the Jelly. Jelly send Pacifist to the graveyard. Opponent gonna DD Crow. Jelly negate. We do not want our Pacifist banished. And we're gonna hold on to this call by. Let's activate the Jelly. Get our General Wayne on the field. Get our search for the Ice Barrier. Get send. Triple set. Opponent, what do you got? Quickly standby phase, activate Sea Stealth, get ourselves a Pacifist. Opponent's playing Mathmech. We have no Waterlock. They are potentially gonna do a lot of damage to us. We gotta worry. We gotta be careful. Mathmech Circular again on the field. We're not negating. We still got the Jelly negate. Let's banish the Sigma from the graveyard with Call by the Grave. We're hoping to negate the Laplacian XD summon. See what the opponent does here. They know about Jelly Negate. Opponent link it into Link Disciple. Activate Parallax Seed, and that is too much value. We're going to negate with Jelly. Keep that Parallax Seed off the field. Opponent still has a normal summon though. Opponent normal summoning the addition. Getting the search for the induction. Set 2. Going into Devotee. That's going to attribute a monster to draw a card, put a card back into the deck. Summoning the token. A second token. And they're linking into Cyber's Wicked. Okay, what is opponent up to? Making an IP Masquerena. Wicked gonna get the Sigma added to hand. And they're ending the turn. Alright, not sure what that was about. We got Jelly Negate back online now. Let's normal summon the Atlantis. Opponent going into the induction. Alright. Activating the IP Masquerena. We are going to negate the Masquerena with Jelly. Induction is going to target a card, destroy it. But that's not what's activating. It's just going to flip face up right now. And let's link into the Verte Anaconda opponent. Let's hold on a second. You can send this face-up card from the field to the graveyard, then target a card your opponent controls, destroy it. So opponent could activate this, but only if they control a Mathmech monster, which they currently do not. We're going to get the Verte, and this is the first time you've seen Verte activate. Let's Verte for Super Poly into the Earth Golem at Ignistar, and you'll see we have very clearly lethal damage, except we got to flip our token to attack mode, and I forgot to flip the token. Alright, we are in trouble. Opponent down to Xaxes 2000 if we switch the token to attack mode. But they get an extra turn. We got Jelly Negate. But we don't have Umi Lock. Opponent. Mathmech Sigma. Getting the Diameter. Negate with Jelly. Opponent has Droplet. We are in trouble. We cannot dodge because opponent sent a trap. We could have dodged. So if they activate Droplet, you can dodge it with the Sea Stealth. But opponent sent the Mathmech Induction, so we can't chain our Sea Stealth in response. Jelly negated. We're in trouble. We're in big trouble. We gotta hope opponent's not a reader. Let's save the Jellyfish now. Opponent going into that final Sigma. Activating the Mathmech Super Factorial. Only have 2 Mathmechs in the graveyard though. 2 with different names, because we banished one with our Call by the Grave. Opponent getting the Alumbert. Alumbert adding a Mathmech to hand. Getting the Nabla. Going to battle. Hitting our Earth Golem. Hitting our Verte, except Ice Barrier. Ice Barrier going to get negated by the final Sigma. We still have life points though, we are not dead. Ice Barrier first effect negated, but second effect is still live. Activate to search. And what are we searching for? Searching for the Whale because we have lethal damage with Whale. Opponent popping our Verte. Our Jelly is safe. Jelly comes back to the field. We got Jelly Negate. We got Fish Sonar. We don't even need Fish Sonar. We're going to activate it anyway. Get the Ocean Dragon Lord. Jelly activate. Get ourselves the Whale. Whale going to activate. Let our monster attack directly. We are not making that mistake again. Spiral Token. Revenge. Alright, that was a beautiful game. Let's go on to the next one. Alright. We got quite a hand here. Our Pot of Prosperity probably going to have to do some work. Let's get digging. Oh, hold on a second. You got to pay attention to my first video. I always said, you got Jelly, you got Sea Stealth. Always activate those before you get activating your Pot of Prosperities, your any other spells that are critical, because we can negate hand traps. Opponent, Max C. Max C gonna draw maybe 1 card. We don't care about Max C. That's why we don't play Cross Out, Designate. We don't play that in this deck because we don't care about getting Max Seed. At most, we're gonna summon 1 monster. You let Max Seed draw 1 singular card. I don't think that's worth putting in a bunch of hand traps to negate Max Seed. All right, let's activate Jellyfish. Sorry, summon Jellyfish. Activate the pot. Now we can protect against an Ash Blossom. Reveal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my goodness, that was frightening. I was very worried for a second. that we would not hit an Ocean Dragon Lord, but we did. We hit the Fish Sonar, so Fish Sonar. That's why you always dig. That's why you always dig 6. You never know. We don't need the extra deck. Just banish whatever. We don't care about that. Always dig 6 deep. We're gonna get the Fish Sonar off field, and we're gonna activate Jelly. Get our Ocean Dragon Lord. Ocean Dragon Lord online. Opponent getting their 1 card. We get a Sea Stealth attack. Let's set and pass, and you'll notice we sent the Pacifics to the graveyard. So now we're gonna get token value. All right, opponent, what do you got? Opponent to normal summoning the live twin, and they are conceding because they realize they cannot summon any more monsters. There you go, the beautiful hard Umi luck. Let's go on to the next game. Love to see, just, you know, sometimes the combo's so good, you go first, you just insta win. All right, we got a singular pot, and again, pot is probably gonna have to carry us. We'll see what we get here. Opponent activating Reasoning. We are gonna max C, and what are we gonna name? Well, Reasoning, when I've seen it played most often, it's trying to get a very cheesy win with some monster, and I think we're gonna name level 2 because I'm worried about the Cyberstein. Cyberstein would be really rough. Could infinitely negate spells by getting the Naturia monster, so we're gonna name level 2. Hope for the best. Opponent, we'll see what they mill here. 55, so they got a 60 card grass deck probably. Getting a Zombie Reborn, Cursed Eldland. An Eldlixir, a 7 city, so this is Eldlitch. Eldlitch zombies, and they're getting that glow up bloom, giving us a card. So is the opponent gonna keep going? We did max C. Set an Golden Land Forever. That'll negate a spell trap if they have a monster, an Eldritch monster on field. Getting the zombie world set up. Shuffling a banished zombie monster to set, and okay, only 1 card. So max C cycled for 1 card. Still probably worth running in a Sprite meta. Opponent activating Elixir. We do have Harvey Feather Duster in hand. We gotta hold on a second. So we know what that set back row is. We know that set back row is in a gate. Opponent going into the Eldritch. So we gotta clear the Eldritch before we activate Feather Duster, otherwise they'll just negate it. So we're gonna Kaiju. Give our boy a beautiful turtle here. We are gonna activate Feather Duster. Get Dustin. Pop all that back row away. Let's activate pot. Dig 6 deep. Umi. Ice Barrier. A whale. And another pot that we can't activate this turn. And a jellyfish. We're going to add the whale to hand. Why are we adding the whale? Why are we adding the whale, not the jellyfish? Well, you're about to find out. Because we got the answer to Eldritch in Umi control. Whale. Let's activate. Sea Stealth. Go to battle. Whale going to get summoned. Whale going to pop himself. Gonna get the General Wayne. General Wayne gonna set, or search, sorry, for the Ice Barrier. We're gonna set that Ice Barrier. We got Umi control on field, and it's opponent's turn. And how does this out Eldritch? Well, you're about to find out. Opponent activating. Activating the Elixir. They're gonna set an Eldritch spell. Getting the Guardian. Alright. And opponent summoning their Necrowar Banshee, and you're probably thinking, hold on a second, why aren't they activating their Eldritch, clearing our stuff? Why are they doing this first? Why are they just going into Link Karibo? Let's take a quick look at Eldritch here. What does he say? What does he say? What does his effect to summon himself say? It says, if this card is in your graveyard, you can send a spell trap you control to the graveyard as cost. Add this card to your hand and special summon a zombie monster from your hand. But they can't. They can't activate because General Wayne says spell and traps sent from the opponent's field to the graveyard are banished instead. So they can't activate the Eldritch because they can't send a card to the graveyard. It only gets banished. So they can't pay his cost, so they can't summon the Eldritch. So General Wayne holding us in this game. Opponent. Blow up Bloom. We're going to get the Doom King Balderrock, but as long as we don't activate a monster effect, his effect is never going to trigger. He's not going to be able to banish a monster from field and graveyard. And so we're good. Opponent going to end phase, not even bothering to battle. They know about the Sea Stealth. They must be a reader. This is probably the first time I've encountered a reader while playing Masterduel. We're going to get drawn Foolish Burial Goods. Opponent banishing. Banishing to set. Just keep in mind, we can't activate monster effects as long as this Doom King's on field. Conquistador. We're going to send the Ice Barrier. Ice Barrier. Gonna get us the Ocean Dragon Lord. We're gonna activate Legendary Ocean, normal summon the Ocean Dragon Lord, forcing our opponent down to one monster, except they got our turtle still. Our beautiful zombie turtle. Let's clear this board. Get our whale back. We're gonna activate him at the end of... We're gonna save the whale actually this time. Pop the 2 monsters, save the whale. We got no more monsters to summon with the whale, so no point letting him die. Let's get another Sea Stealth attack in case our opponent can clear the first one. Whale coming back. We got the Waterlock. Opponent, not sure why it says negate that effect. It's summoning itself from the graveyard. Main phase 1 opponent cannot summon any more monsters. They are changing the turn. They know that they attack. Sea Stealth attack just gonna pop them. And if they go to battle phase, Whale is gonna pop their monster. Let's go to battle. Normal summon the Ocean Dragon Lord. Get poppin'. Opponent desperately trying to use their trap monsters to save themselves, but these monsters are getting banished instead of sent to the graveyard, so they're not going to be able to activate their search effect. Clearing out Eldlich's traps. Hitting them for 27. Opponent, you got one more turn. Ocean Dragon Lord searching for a rage. Pop a monster on field. Opponent resummoning the Doom King. And while this is on field with the Ocean Dragon Lord, they cannot summon any more monsters. Opponent going for the Feather Duster. That's not going to matter. Activate the Sea Stealth. Activate the other Sea Stealth. Banish one of our 2 Ocean Dragon Lords. Keep our General Wayne on field to stop the Eldritch from being able to activate. Keep our Whale on the field to keep him popped in the battle phase so they can't attack. And our Ocean Dragon Lock is still live. We could activate Rage and pop this Balderrock, but why? They're locked out of summoning monsters right now. Opponent. Getting to pop our Ice Barrier and our Rage of Kairos. That does not matter. All our face-up spell and traps are protected. Opponent activating Reasoning another time, but they can't summon any monsters. So it doesn't matter what we name. We're going to name 10 just in case they get an Eldritch. But they can't activate Eldritch. They don't hit anything. They can't summon. White Destiny going to activate, but opponent is out of here. They are done crushing Eldritch with General Wayne of the Ice Barrier. Let's go on to the next game. Alright, we got Feather Duster, we got Ice Barrier, we got Searcher for our Legendary Ocean. Opponent is playing Swordsouls, going first Swordsouls. Are we done? Are we out of here? Well, you know what I always say, just keep believing. Keep believing in yourself. Don't give up. Opponent getting their Swordsoul token. And the Grandmaster. Grandmaster, this is classic Swordsoul. Opponent was playing very slowly, I will tell you that. But we knew exactly what they were going to do. They're going to make Baron, they're going to make their Grandmaster, they're going to burn us for 1200, and they're going to set some back row. Okay, opponent. Get in the play. Get in the Baron. Burn us for 1200. Ooh, extra spicy. Protos, don't always see this. Naming Dark. We don't actually play any Dark Monsters opponent. Very clever though. Send some back row. That would be devastating against Sprite. Let's draw. And we draw Pot. Okay, if you're playing Pot, you're only going to get got by this one time, but at the start of main phase 1, banish 3 or 6 cards. You have to do this first. If you have Pot, you don't have any other decisions. Always just activate Pot first. You can activate Pot. Banish 6 in case our opponent decides not to negate it, but they are negating with Baron. And you know what? We're gold because we needed to eat that Baron negate. And Baron negate is gone. Alright. Baron negate gone. Now, Feather Duster going to resolve. We can pop that back row. If it's Blackout, which is probably what I'm expecting. It is an Imperm. Still happy to negate that. Let's activate Warrior Atlantis. Opponent can't negate that. Get the Legendary Ocean. Normal summon the Ocean Dragon Lord. Opponent forced to go down to one monster. Not keeping their negate with the Grandmaster. Just keeping the Baron. What is that about? Maybe opponent wants to pop on their turn. Well, opponent, we're not going to let you get that pop. Let's activate Ocean Dragon Lord. Get the Rage. Now, normally, what is this choice? You're thinking, what is this choice? Why not get the Sea Stealth attack? Well, this Baron is going to be able to pop our Umi or our Ocean Dragon Lord. It's going to force us, to lose a resource. We don't have any other monsters on field that we can use to save our face-up cards. So, opponent down to 1 card in hand. Let's pop that Baron. Leave opponent with nothing. Ocean Dragon Lock online. We got Ice Barrier to protect in the battle phase. Opponent. Drawing. Now, we know, hold on, let's take a look at our opponent's graveyard. We know they have this Adhara in graveyard, which they can use. They can activate that to get back the Strategist, to get back the Moyi, but to do that, they have to have a normal monster on field. Opponent, can you get a normal monster? Feather Duster. We can't stop the Duster. We cannot stop it. We get dusted. And Pot of Desires, literal Pot of Greed. Opponent, drawing 2. We're going to activate our Ice Bear now in case they draw an Ash Blossom. Set ourselves up for next turn. Get a Kaiju. So now opponent's thinking, okay, whatever I do, I'm going to get Kaiju. Opponent, drawing the Ashuna. And hold on a second. They could use this to Link Summon into the Monk. And then we don't know what their last card is in hand. Maybe they don't have anything. Maybe they don't have a Worm in hand. If they don't have a Worm in hand, this is useless because they can use their Adhara to get back. Hold on, one of their face-up banished cards, get back a Moyi or a Strategist, but if they don't have a Worm here, then there's nothing they can do. So is this the end of their turn? Oh my goodness, that was so lucky. Alright, we managed to live with our Ocean Dragonlord online. We draw an Umi. Let's get the Sea Stealth attack. We're going to get our lock up this time. Sea Stealth 2. Let's carelessly attack into that because we forgot what numbers mean, and this Sea Stealth attack is actually face down. We're just you know, disrespecting our opponent, hitting him with the Ocean Dragonlord. Now we got the lock back. We got our Legendary Ocean, which is going to mess up the level of their Synchros. Opponent, what can you do here? Another Pot of Greed. Swordsoul just drawing the best possible cards here. But they're passing. They don't have any cards they can summon. They are waterlocked with the Ashuna. All right, if they're waterlocked, we're not gonna get rid of that monster. Let's activate the Ocean Dragonlord. We're activating that first because opponent has an Ash Blossom. We don't care about the Ocean Dragonlord search that much. Now let's activate Foolish Barrel Goods. Send that Ice Bear to the graveyard. Always got to think about what you care about, and I think usually if you have something you really want to resolve, always activate it second, because opponents are going to think, okay, you know, this search, maybe they really need it, I'm going to negate that, I might never get to use my Ash again, whatever, and then you activate your thing you really want second. Alright, get the Whale. We're going to activate Tremora, special summon the Whale. Opponent, going to draw a singular card, okay. Draw your one card with the Maxi. That's why I say Maxi, not very good against this deck. Whale. Gonna activate, let us attack directly. And we're not gonna give our opponent a card with our Whale. We are gonna activate Sea Stealth. Oh, hold on a second. We regular summon the Whale. We didn't summon with Umi. It doesn't need to get popped. Alright, we're good. We're good. Opponent, drawing the Moyi. And this is very frightening. Vashuda in hand. Getting the Swordsoul token, and they can't summon with the Moyi, but they can go 7+3 to make a Swordsoul Cheying Grandmaster, which is going to be undestroyable, meaning when they can attack in our Sea Stealth, destroy our monster, and banish to protect itself, going to let the banish card from field and graveyard. Does opponents see the line? They know about the Kaiju. Maybe they're afraid of the Kaiju. Adhara going to banish, add the Strategist to hand. They can't activate Strategist because they have a non-water on field. They're going to Vashuda, returning one of our two Umis. Realizing they're still waterlogged, they're just going to concede, not even going into the level 10 Synchro. Opponent just demoralized so hard by the Umi control lock that they are out of here. Alright, well, you know what? That's how you do it. Just keep believing in yourself. Throw those, you know, demoralizing plays to your opponent. Make them confused, make them give up on themselves, and then they'll, you know, throw the game for you. Alright, let's go on to the deck list. Alright, here is the deck that I was using in the Duelist Cup. It is pure Umi control, almost as pure as you can get. Now we are playing Spice with the Phantasm City. I think this is 100% worth it. You saw that token generate value. If your opponent's playing Despia, the token, Despia can't really deal with the token. They try and pop it, it just keeps coming back. So that's why we're playing it. Alright, 2 Maxi, triple Warrior of Atlantis, triple Jellyfish. We got one General Wayne. You saw that against Eldlitch, so good. Banishing all their spells, stopping the Eldritch from being activatable. Ice Age Tremora at 1, triple Ocean Dragonlord, 1 Whale, 1 Gameciel, 1 Feather Duster. There's a lot of back row in this meta. That's why we're playing the Feather Duster. Triple Foolish Barrel Goods, 1 Pot, 2 2 pots of Extravagance, 1 pot of Prosperity, Triple Fish Sonar, 2 Legendary Oceans, 1 Pacifist. You'd rather hard draw this. That's why we got the 3 Warriors and the 2 Legendary Oceans. You really want to hard draw this one because it's going to let you normal summon your Ocean Dragonlord. That's why we're playing the split 2 and 1. We got 2 Sea Stealth 2s, 1 singular Super Poly, which we can make with, where is he? The Verte. We got 2 Cosmics. We got the Rage Karshin. We got Call by the Grave. We got Call by the Grave Part 2. We got Ice Barrier. We got Ice Barrier. We got Sea Stealth. We got Sea Stealth. In the extra deck, none of these cards matter. These are our Super Poly targets. Baron you can't even summon. We got 2 Stealth Kragans, 2 Kragan Spawns, 1 Zeus, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Protoplant Verte Anaconda, Blackluster Soldier, Access Code, and Underworld, but these cards, they don't matter. Other than the Super Poly targets, you're almost never going to be making these. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I hope this, taught you some lessons about how Umi control works, what the best lines are, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night.